It's a story!
Jack and Ethan were two very close friends. They were best buddies in school, college, and now, finally, Ethan was getting married. Jack promised he would perform a dance at the wedding. When the time came for everyone to showcase their talents at Ethan's wedding, Jack's turn arrived. He did a dance performance that was so funny, it made people laugh out loud. Ethan knew Jack wasn't a good dancer and tried to convince him to do something else instead. But Jack insisted, thinking everyone was enjoying it. However, as the laughter grew louder, Ethan became upset and shouted for Jack to stop. He walked away from the church, leaving Jack feeling embarrassed. The next day, the wedding started, with everyone dressed nicely. Ethan felt bad for how he reacted to Jack's dance. He worried that Jack might not even come to the wedding. With just a few minutes left before the ceremony, Ethan took out his phone and called Jack. A woman answered and said she was Jack's nurse. Ethan asked where Jack was, and she told him Jack was in the hospital with a broken ankle from a bike accident the day before. Ethan remembered how he had wished Jack wouldn't be able to dance at the wedding, and now he felt guilty. He realized that Jack wouldn't be able to perform, and he felt devastated. Meanwhile, Jack asked the nurse who was on the phone, and she said it was someone named Ethan, as it was his wedding day. Jack took the phone and explained everything to Ethan, feeling bad for worrying him. Grace, Ethan's bride-to-be, took the phone from him and heard Jack's voice. She understood why Ethan was upset. Jack came up with an idea to help Ethan let go of his guilt. He asked Grace to convince Ethan to get married right away and visit him at the hospital later. Ethan agreed, but he was still distracted during the ceremony, thinking about Jack. As Ethan was about to proceed with his vows, he heard Jack's voice again. To Ethan's surprise, there was a big screen set up in the hall playing a video. Jack, with bandages and plaster on one leg, was standing beside his hospital bed, ready to perform the dance he had promised. Ethan couldn't believe it. He smiled as he watched Jack dance, knowing his friend was supporting him despite everything. After the short performance, Ethan was filled with joy. He happily continued with his wedding, knowing Jack was still there for him. And as Jack watched the festivities from his hospital room, he knew that their friendship would endure, no matter what life threw their way.